Welcome to Marian Ayurveda. In this episode, we are going to discuss the growth of a gland called adenoids, which is very common in children, the discomforts caused by it, and the various treatments available for it. As we know, adenoid removal surgery is a very common procedure that many people undergo. Regarding Ayurveda, I have personally treated many children with issues related to adenoids. I feel that for all these children, without surgery and without needing a long time, within just 1 week, their breathing improves, the growth of the adenoid gland decreases. And when we take an X-ray or do a scan again, we have been able to see that the size of the gland has reduced. So here I am going to talk about how this is treated in Ayurveda. I am Dr. Anumod Kakkassery, Marian Ayurveda Thrissur. Most of us, or perhaps all of you watching this video, might already know about what the adenoid gland is and its significance. We know that it is a gland found at the back of the nose, especially in children. When it becomes swollen and its size increases beyond normal, it can obstruct breathing, causing the child to start breathing through the mouth. When breathing is done through the mouth, the teeth become prominent. At night, children are unable to sleep properly. Similarly, due to the enlargement of this adenoid gland, there is a significant reduction in immunity. One special feature of this is that the adenoid gland has a unique ability to defend against the bacteria and viruses present in the air we breathe. So when it becomes swollen, there is a significant decrease in that immunity. Because of this, children frequently get fevers and discomfort. Fluid accumulates in the ear. In this way, many diseases can occur. Now, how is this managed in Ayurveda, and how do we approach this according to Ayurvedic science? We know that in Ayurveda, we always try to find the root cause and treat it. So when patients like this come to us, the first thing we look for is why this person developed adenoids. That's our primary consideration. So, mainly, I have observed 3 reasons for the enlargement of the adenoid gland. If you observe your children, you will be able to identify these reasons. First, consuming foods and following a diet that excessively increases phlegm. Or when we add things like nuts or other items that produce a lot of phlegm, such as health drinks or the powders we mix into milk, a lot of phlegm is produced. This can be seen as a cause for the growth of the adenoid gland. The second reason I have observed is often allergies. Many children are severely allergic. Their bodies are extremely hot. They are thin children. These are children who, even with a little dust, immediately start sneezing and coughing. For them, the adenoid enlarges due to allergies. The third category is infections. Infections that occur regularly. Even in such children, the adenoid is still found to be swollen. So, what I have often found as the reason for adenoids remaining swollen and for regular infections is the presence of worms in children. That is why worm infestation is more common in children. Children at a young age who consume a lot of sweets and milk tend to have more worm infestations. The growth of a worm, as we know, is beyond what we can even imagine. That is, a single worm can lay up to 10,000 eggs. These are called pinworms. The tiny worms taken from children's anus can lay up to 10,000 eggs in a single day. These 10,000 eggs hatch within a week. Again, 10,000 worms are produced, and again, 10,000 more. So these produce a special kind of toxin in the body. These toxins are what cause a lot of allergies in children and also lead to the growth of the adenoid gland. So, by eliminating the worms, you can often see the adenoids disappearing quickly or even completely resolving. Similarly, now if we come to the treatment part, we know that this so-called adenoid is a mass that is swollen like this. It's not actually a very strong or dense mass. Many times for shrinking, just like how in Ayurveda, if we give medicine to people with piles, the piles will shrink quickly. They will shrink within 1 or 2 days. Similarly, that's what I have observed with adenoids as well. I have not seen this condition persist for a long time. Within 2 or 3 days itself, you can see the child breathing comfortably and sleeping well. So first, give medicines that reduce the size of the adenoid gland. Similarly, if the cause is worms, generally to some extent all children have worms. So give medicine for worms. Likewise, if the reasons are allergic, then it is none of these. If the adenoid swelling is due to allergy, then that's a separate medicine. The treatment is different. So for that, medicines that reduce allergy are given. So we avoid these unnecessary medicines and treat the allergy instead. Then the child's allergy improves. At the same time, the adenoid also becomes smaller. We know that when you get an allergy, everything swells up. Once an allergy occurs in the body, we know that the body swells up. In the same way, when an allergy happens, the adenoid also swells. But if the allergy is treated, this can shrink back inside. Another thing we mentioned is that consuming foods that increase phlegm, like eating a lot of nuts, drinking milk, or eating a lot of eggs, foods that increase phlegm, especially in such children, we change their diet. Similarly, there are medicines that reduce phlegm, open up the nose, or cause quick vasodilation. Or there are medicines that regulate breathing and clear the nose like this. When these are given, they are able to breathe easily and quickly. So people with allergies should definitely avoid pickles and similar spices. If you have worm infestations, you should avoid sweets as well as curd and milk. So with this kind of diet and simple Ayurvedic medicine, we can get clear results within 1 week. I would say often before going for surgery, I suggest trying Ayurveda first. Within that, the maximum expense we incur is around 500 to 1000 rupees. Within a week itself, I would say this won't last for a long time. With Ayurveda, usually we get results even at the first stage itself. No need. If we wait for about 3 days, it never extends beyond that. So before you definitely go for adenoid gland surgery, it's good to give Ayurveda a try. We can meet again in another episode. Thank you.